I think we're live. Are we live?
The red button is there.
Awesome, the red button. You look like really orange. Are you orange? Oh, we're running late with Marry Like a Champ tonight because I just ran out of class, so sorry.
Yeah,
and hustled on.
good.
I'm usually skipping class on tonight so we can be on time. So what are we talking about tonight?
I don't even know.
You don't even know?
No.
Oh, you don't? So the post I made said anniversary time.
Oh yeah, that's
anniversary
coming
time.
up in 2 days, right?
Yeah, it's on the 21st.
Cool.
December 21st,
Uh-huh.
right?
Yeah, totally.
Cool. So our anniversary is December the 21st. Why do you shake your head?
You're making fun of me.
No, I'm not making fun of you. That's different. That's this movement. When you do this, then it's a problem. The people out there have no idea what we're talking about.
Yeah, it's okay. They probably do.
I think we should get closer to the camera so you can see my nose hairs if I have any.
Oh, there's a shot for
Oh,
listening
hey.
to get the...
Hey, Sherry, how's it going? Awesome. All right, guys, so we're going to talk about
Our anniversary is tomorrow.
No, it's not.
Not the
It's the
21st.
21st.
It is the 20th.
She's always a day ahead.
20th.
Is it really?
It is the 20th. Has been for 27 years.
27 years. Nice. Awesome. All right, guys. So we're going to talk a little bit about, hey, Mark, how's it going, brother? So we're going to talk a little bit about happy anniversary. You know, I see that all the time. I see people posting on social media, and I'm guilty too, man. It's like, because I get excited about it, right? All right, thanks, Mark. Awesome. I get super excited about it. It's like 27 years I put up with that. I mean, she's put up with this.
And
Right?
everybody that knows you.
And but nobody out there really knows. So it's,
This is true.
so
But
27 years.
that's the thing that's cool.
Yeah, I mean, so what's the point? What's so important about an anniversary? What's important about an anniversary to you, honey? Ma'am, Ms. Glenn Ann Townsend, what's so important about an anniversary to you?
What's important about an anniversary?
Yeah, what's important about an anniversary to you?
You know, it's kind of funny. We've never been really to where that's like a, what are you doing?
Picking the fur ball off of her.
Oh my
That's what
gosh.
husbands do after 27 years.
Thanks.
Yep.
You know, so an anniversary, the thing that's special about it is it's just, you know, it's just kind of a, you know, so, okay, basically, this is, like rambling, but
We're used to it.
whatever.
Just smile and wave.
Anniversary is, it's not like one day that you go, oh, you know, I love you, that one day. It's just a, you know, it's the calendar has rolled, but
Right.
it's every day. It's
Pauline.
every day is a day that you,
Every day, right?
you really celebrate.
Yeah, it's
your
funny because
anniversary.
in my family, it's kind of weird. Like, we never were big, you know, I remember my mom would make like a birthday cake, happy
Yeah.
birthday, sing happy birthday. We were never big holiday people. You know what I mean?
Right.
And,
Christmas is big.
Christmas is huge. Yeah,
Yeah.
Christmas is huge. But anniversaries, you know, and I remember my parents' like 15th anniversary. I remember their like 20th
Yeah.
and 25th, and my dad doing really nice things for my mom. I do, and that was great. But in my family, we didn't put a lot. I mean, I know people that like they have a birthday and they like, you know, celebrate for the whole month. It's like, woo, celebrate me, right? And I think it's kind of odd.
Yeah,
but,
so it's kind of funny because you say what is an
Well,
anniversary
I was-
movie, and that's
I
really
was
kind of
getting-
where I was going. Is it's
Yeah.
you know, it's not like it's something.
So here's what
expected
happens. So
or-
364 days out of the year, we just kind of get along. And on the 365th, we love each other because it's our anniversary. Is that the way it works?
No, it's you buy me something
Oh.
because you love me. I'm kidding.
Oh.
I'm totally kidding.
Thank God that my wife is pretty low maintenance because I have a very low budget for buying things, just so you know. So that's awesome. Well, but I think that was the point I was getting to, is that my family, it was like, hey, thank you, Mr. Clint, appreciate it. So we didn't celebrate a lot of stuff like that much. And so and I think it goes back to what you're saying. It's like every day in your marriage is a special day.
Right. It really is, and you have to treat every day like it's special, not just that one anniversary. You know, the anniversary. And,
Right.
you know, an anniversary is a big deal. It's like, golly, you know, we've been through. You know, you think back, we've been through all kinds of stuff and
Right.
done. You know, all the memories and just the life that we've done. We've been married longer than we've not been married. I mean, we hit that point a long time ago.
Holy
And
wow. That's crazy.
That was several
Look, I just
years
said
ago.
good evening to us. That's so cool how I did that.
You're talking to us.
I am magical people.
So
okay,
weird.
so anniversary. All right, guys. So it's super special. And here's what I wanted to get to for me tonight. I think is, many times a year or two ago, I'm talking with people, and here's the thing: if you've not been married a long time, stick with your guns. If you've been divorced, we're not judging that at all. It's just, it's always exciting to see a couple that, you meet them and like, yo, we're married for 20 years, or we're married for 15.
Because that it hasn't all been sunshine and
a bowl of cherries. There's been a fight to get to that point, right?
Absolutely.
And so...
or a lot of fights.
Never. So, I think it's super important that, well, let me go back. In our family, we didn't do a whole lot of celebrating. And so when I see like people post on social media, and I'm guilty of this too, because I'm proud, man. I have a certain amount of pride. I know pride can burn us, but a certain amount of pride that, we've made it this far, and because I've known so many people, an inordinate amount of people that they give up early, and sometimes there's reasons and sometimes it just seems like, man, but so what I was trying to get to is a lot of times when I see people post like, we're celebrating our whatever anniversary, I used to say, and it started to bother me, congratulations. I used to say congratulations. And you know what? I started thinking to myself, what am I congratulating? Aren't you supposed to be married and stay married?
Yeah.
So it really started to bother me. So I quit, I don't know, a year or two ago. One day I started to type congratulations, and I'm reading what they wrote, and they're very happy, and I'm super pumped happy for them. And I thought, why would I say congratulations? Why don't I just say happy anniversary? Because apparently you're happy to make it this far, happy enough to make it. Yeah. And I want to wish you continued happiness in that, right?
Right.
And so it really started to bother me, because it was like, what am I congratulating? Because here's the thing, man. When you get married, you trade. It's a covenant. You trade vows, right? Sickness, health, rich, poor. It doesn't matter, man.
Well, and the thing that I was going to say is it's not like you get to a certain year number and it's like smooth sailing from there. I think we all know people that have been married for years that it's like all of a sudden you find out that they've
crashed, right?
They've gotten divorced, something has happened, or they just decided that they just don't like each other anymore. And so I think that
I think the key word is deciding.
Yeah, and so this is the thing. It's not the happy anniversary isn't like, okay, we hit this and now we're good to go. It's continuing. Every day is an anniversary, really. It's like one more day. We're married one more day longer than we were yesterday, and now today is another day, and today is another. Every day is a new.
Right. Hey, and thanks, Sue, for congratulating Glenanne for putting up with me. I appreciate you, ma'am. That's awesome.
Is that Sue Vanley?
It is Sue Vanley.
I was actually
I have the
talking about her
advantage
hot
because with my
chocolate
one good
bar
eye, I
today.
can see it, right? You did what?
I was talking about her hot chocolate bar.
You were talking about her hot chocolate bars?
I was going,
and her granola and her la 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 la. Miss Sue can cook, baby. She can cook. So, it's Leslie talking on Ed's cooking, and I'm on the correct count. Nice. Hey, so guys, sorry to get offline. John, hey John, how's it going, brother? Miss you tonight. We had a special class, and we brought in Levi, and he taught jiu-jitsu in our traditional martial arts class. It was a blast. So can't wait to see you back, John. We were talking about
every
day is an anniversary, and seeing people post up, and it's super exciting. But I was also thinking the other day about a sermon that our minister did one time, and it was a sermon that really, really just like one of those that it wasn't one that I felt like he was talking to me, and I don't want that to come across wrong, but it was one that just like, boom, it just stuck, right? And it was when he was talking about how whenever you go from partner to partner, and he illustrated this visually by putting on a glove, and he goes over and he dips his glove in something that's kind of wet, sticky, whatever, and then he goes to the next bucket and he says, I leave that person and I have a relationship with this person, and I dipped his glove, and he goes to the next one and he has a relationship with this one, he dips his glove, and each bucket he dipped, there was an exchange of what was on the glove, right? It was like this Holy wow. And so, you know, I just thought, man, I wanted to share that tonight because that was like such a powerful sermon that rocked my boat.
Now you leave part of your person.
You leave part of your person there, but you also take part of that person away as well, you know, and it's such a powerful thing. And I think it's so important that we, you know, we get married and we stick to that, you know, we ride it out through the rough. And I think it's a decision, right? It's a decision to get there.
Well, and I think the other thing is
exercise and dying daily to our own selflessness, and that's right. That's nice.
You know, I think the thing that this social media is great because we're able to connect with family that we haven't talked to in forever, or we don't see every day, and we're able to, you know, keep up with the things that are going on in other people's lives. I think, but the thing that it can completely do is, you know, people only share they either share their real life and they share like this messiness, but it's like staged messiness. I mean, they share their perfect, beautiful pictures and everything is hunky dory, and then you kind of get the thing that, well, man, things aren't hunky dory here, so something must be wrong with what I have, because we don't have the spit polished kids, and the house is not perfect, and the yard is not perfect, and and it's because this person's not doing enough their part, and you know, it's just your mind just goes nutso, and you completely think that what you have is not what the other person has, and all they're showing you is their highlights. They're not showing
highlight
you,
reel, not the backstage, right? Yeah, and the backstage stuff can be not so awesome. You know, I remember my mom telling me one time. My mom told me some really wise stuff many times, and my dad as well. She told me one time. She said, you know, you drive by that house, the fancy cars out front, and the big fence, and that what's behind that facade rarely is what it appears to be. And I remember her telling me that and saying, you know, don't envy that. Don't envy that. Envy, look for finding somebody that is real, someone you can connect with, someone that you can love, and so on. And don't envy the facade. Look at what's behind. She would say, you know, beauty is more than skin deep, I think is the way she said it. But so your wedding ring, guys, kind of an interesting little fun fact. A circle has no beginning and no end, therefore it is a symbol of infinity. So the circle keeps going, right? At your wedding band goes on. Right. Cool. No start, no finish. It is endless, eternal, just the way love should be. Interesting fact, for many the ring is worn on the fourth finger on the left hand because this is because the vein in this finger was believed to lead directly to the wearer's heart. So that's kind of the symbolism of the gold band, that infinite circle that continues like an infinite love, that should never end. And that's why I think anniversaries and celebrating, I think you should. I think it is important. It's like a milestone. It's another year, but I don't want to know that I want to think of it as, woo, I made it another year. I want to be thankful that we're together and be proud and just make it a day of, you know, expressing that love as much as possible, right? So anyway, just wanted to share some thoughts, and it just kind of popped up in the last couple of days because I'm thinking about our anniversary coming in. And I did. I thought, you know, I a couple of years ago, I became conscious of the fact that I would say congratulations. And in my mind, I was so proud for people when they would post up how long they've been married. And then it started to bother me. It's like, what am I congratulating them for? You know, it's like when your kid comes in and says, woo, I got my homework done. And you go, okay, that's your job to do your homework, right? You know, one of the things that, and you may, I don't know how you'll think of this, but we require chores lists at testing. So the kids, if they're a 7-year-old kid, we ask them to bring us a list of at least 7 chores they do at home as a martial artist, right, in their home to contribute. And so many times, and I don't say anything to the kids really, but sometimes I'll kind of play with them, but I'll get like, I brush my teeth and I clean my room. And I actually don't think of those as chores. I think of those as things that responsible people do. And I actually talk to the kids sometimes about, hey, brushing your teeth is about keeping your teeth, man. That's not really a chore. It's just like, it's hygiene. It's something you need to do. Cleaning your room is something you do. It's not a chore. A chore is maybe going into the kitchen and washing the dishes or carrying out the trash or poop scooping in the backyard of the puppies and making sure they're fed and watered. You know, those are chores. And so anyway, just kind of interesting how we see things differently sometimes. So, anniversary. Are you excited about our anniversary in 2 days? December the 21st.
It's tomorrow.
Girl, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think it's December the 21st. All right, guys. So just want to jump on and talk a little bit about marriage, anniversaries. Do you have any great memories from any of our anniversaries? Because I am the world's worst romantic, and I'm not a good gifter. So, you got any good memories from an anniversary?
Wow.
See, having to think way too. Look, wow, having to think way too hard. So here's what I want you guys to do: jump on and comment a great memory from an anniversary. All right, but don't think of it as, wow, they only did this for me once, and don't let it be like that. But just something you really enjoyed, something you have a good memory from an anniversary. And I want to wish you all many more anniversaries if you are married, and if you're not, get to know somebody well before you marry them, and remember that it's a covenant, because whenever we got married, we became one. All right.
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Are we good?
We're good.
Bobby Garcia, thanks for rolling with me tonight. Well, we didn't get to roll tonight. We'll roll tomorrow, right? Awesome. All right, guys, y'all, go be married like a champ, and we'll talk to you soon.